Hi guys, me Liz here, aka Isabel Sharon, aka all the other people that I happen to be. Yeah, I'm doing a real life one, and it's only going to be a couple of minutes because I'm on the way out the door. Why am I doing a real life one? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I've got a few YouTube channels. Some of you know which ones they are, some of you don't, but that's not the point. Any of you that have got YouTube channels know that you all received emails in the last, I guess, 10 hours. I mean, I woke up to mine this morning. I'm not really sure what time YouTube sent them. But we all received emails to our highest YouTube channels, because I've got like 6 others that I've opened and I haven't done anything with. But 3 of them are very active channels, specifically my 2 virtual ones. Yes, I've got a second one. And we woke up to these emails that YouTube, with immediate effect, are changing the way that they do things with regards to the channels and the YouTube partnership and the monetization and stuff like that. Now, I've been in the YouTube partnership for quite a long time on my real life channel. I've been in the YouTube partnership on my second virtual channel and on this channel for 18 months, 2 years, I think it is. I got invited into it, specifically on my real life one. I got invited into that actually from inception. What they've sent out today is that you need to have 1,000 subscribers and have a minimum of 4,000 views in the last 12 months. Now, for some small creators, I mean, I've only got 730 subscribers, and you know, that varies from day to day. One minute I've got like 5 less, next minute I've got like 5 more. That's that's another issue YouTube needs to resolve when they're putting out this directive, because some people unsubscribe from you, which is quite normal. And I know some probably will today because they don't want to see my real life face on the screen. And then other people subscribe to you and suddenly they lose the subscription and then they have to find you again. And I know that because that's happened to me searching for people that I know I've subscribed to. Now, that's a problem with YouTube that they need to resolve, because that's not fair when you're saying that people have to have 1,000 subscribers, when in actual fact what you're doing is your automatic whatever system that you've got going is actually removing subscriptions and then people having to manually put them back in again. Not fair, is it? No. And then you're putting out this directive that we have to have 1,000 subscribers. Have you been doing that just so that you could put this directive out? I'm wondering. Anyhow, so yeah, I mean, I meet one of the criterias, but I don't meet the subscription criteria. The other criteria, I think, for a lot of small YouTubers, and that's for all my fellow vloggers out there that do virtual vlogging, is the fact that your views, okay? So there's the other thing. You need to encourage people that are subscribing to you. You need to encourage them that when they subscribe, they hit the bell underneath your video as well. They underneath your subscription. They need to hit that bell, because what happens is, although they're subscribed to you, they do not see your video till probably 4 days later, okay? And the important thing is that the maximum view within the first 24 to 48 hours for your video. So you need to do that. I don't remember to do that, and sometimes it really doesn't bother me, because I just think I just want to have really organic, people come across me and they want to watch me, that's fine. But it is annoying, because what it's doing is going to be putting off a lot of people like you or I from doing this, because we spend a lot of time working hard to do this. I spend investment into it. I mean, I've invested into it for various reasons. And I just think, what they're doing is they're really big YouTubers, and some of them have totally inappropriate content. They're supporting them, but they're not supporting the little guys that are doing sort of, really well thought out, hard worked, and, spend a lot of time on doing our stuff. You're not supporting us little guys at all. What you're doing is you're crushing us. And I think that sucks, because what's going to happen is the platform for all of us is going to move to somewhere else. And I think that's likely. I mean, I've already started on other platforms anyhow, but I think it's likely. And what will happen is you'll be stuck with a few great YouTubers that no one's going to watch, because we got tired of watching them. These people with them huge followings, we watch them for so long. I mean, it's like with anything, you lose interest. And so what you're going to end up with is these really huge YouTubers that people are going to follow. Some of the smaller ones, yeah, they will follow us. Because we're just new, and we have got some friends and we have interactions and stuff. it just doesn't make sense to me why you're penalising people this way. You ought to be penalising people for doing the bad things, the bad things. You're not doing that. I mean, we've seen in the press recently about your real disastrous YouTuber, Mr. I won't mention his name, will I? Mr. Logan? Well, last I checked, his channel was still up. Why? I mean, why is his channel still up? Yet what you're doing is penalising really small people that are just starting out. The people that are just starting out, it's going to take years for them to build up their channel. Come on, let's face it, it's getting harder and harder to be seen on the algorithm, whatever you want to call it. It's getting harder and harder to be seen by people. When I had all those strikes against me, that affected my channel big time, and it affected their views. It affected people being able to see what I put out, and I just think that's really wrong. And so what you're doing is you're really supporting your really big guys, but you're taking away from the small guys. And I do it out of a complete passion. But I've also, really thought long and hard about the monetization part of it, is because I invest in it. So, yeah, quite rightly, I ought to have the ability to monetize and the ability to see it go forward and get to fruition of some sorts. Christ's sake, you monetize trolling stuff and all these awful things, and they go from strength to strength. Makes no sense to me. So I think we ought to start some sort of union, that's my favourite word, union against YouTube. Yes, we ought to. That's all I've got to say now. Off to work. Bye-bye.